Now that the evolution has occurred, the main argument on the constitutional status of Scotland is whether the Scottish Parliament should accumulate more powers or seeking full independence ultimately. The long-term question is that if the Scottish Parliament will continue to be a joint subsidiary trait and potentially constitutionally abolished by the eminent and sovereign UK Parliament, or should have an independent existence of its own right with sovereignty powers. And after the referendum at 18th of the September of the present year, the political situation had a lot of conflicts in the Great Britain Parliament. Some reforms were imposed like the only English reforms because of the great power of the English over the others, Ireland, Wales and Scotland. They want to give more power to their MP, the members of the Parliament. The actual situation is very separatist for the Great Britain. In economics, as the years have passed, Scotland has improved their economy. As a result, we can clearly see that the unemployment rate has reduced to 6.4%. The public finances are about 42.74% of the GDP, 3.3% less than England. The total exports are 90.5 billion pounds to the main export market in USA, Germany, Netherlands, and France. It has been considered as the 14th wealthiest nation in the world by GDP per head. Scotland has a future economically, whereas being part of Great Britain, it will be difficult to let the world know their economic power that it could exert as an independent country. Welcome to another chapter of National News. Today we have a special guest that will tell us what will happen if we were chosen to be an independent country. Also, we will check about our special section about social networks. We will also check the young revolution that is happening right now about thanks to all these reforms that allow the young people between 16 and 17 years old in order to vote. Before the elections, to know if Scotland will be part of the UK or if it will not, there have been protests in all the country in which the main characters have been the young people. Alex Salmond may allow the underage people between 16 and 17 years old to vote in favor or against to be an independent country. This young revolution has made different points of view, but the strongest ones were made by young people. They are very happy because they were taken in account in something that was crucial for Scotland. Also, according to Ian Rodman, part of the Scottish Respect Party, the young people were the strongest constituency for no. Something very important is that they were prepared making debates in their schools in order to know what is the situation in Scotland and vote more wisely.
I'm still saying yes because I don't feel part of something. I think we have independent Scotland. We can do something great. We have oil, we have natural resources, and also I want people to think more wisely because we can have a parliament more democratic. So think about it.
Now we're going to the center of Glasgow with our friend.
Hi James, here we are at the Parliament where we are going to listen to Gordon's speech.
In a moment we will be with a special guest that will tell us what will happen if we will choose to be an independent country about our economy.
Over there, in a few minutes, Gordon Brown is going to talk about the Tories plan, which consists in giving Scotland more power in all income tax, but they will have less participation on the take-up decisions in the United States.
Tories plan reforms are to devolve all income tax to the Scottish Parliament amounts to a legal cocktail that could lead to the breakup of the United Kingdom. These reforms will lead to a division. The Scottish Parliament's member will not have the same weight as before.
Hi James.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm thinking.
Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah.
Well, today we are honored to be with James Mireles, the Nobel Prize of Economic Science in 1996. He also studied in Oxford, Cambridge, at Trinity College, and also the College of Edinburgh. So tell me, James, What do you think about Scotland? What will happen if Scotland has chosen to be an independent country?
Well, look, James, I think that Scotland could be a wealthy independent nation because, well, there are too many reasons, but I think that these are the main reasons. First of all, Scotland generates 800 more pounds in tax per person. Yes. Their public spending is better than England and all the UK. It's the largest oil producer in the Union, in the European Union. Their main exportation are to USA, Germany, and France, with a total of 9.5 billion pounds, and from which 4 billion pounds are only from whiskey.
So in few words, you are telling me that if Scotland have choose to be an independent country, they will be fine.
Yes. I think that it could be one of the wealthiest nations
In the world.
or in the world and in the European Union.
There's something interesting.
Yes.
And also we have to still checking what is happening this week, during these days, don't you think?
Yes. Especially in the parliament where it's
Yeah, I think so. Well, thanks for coming, and
you're welcome.
we love to hear you, to have you here. Thanks, man.
Thanks for inviting me.
No, thanks you. See you, man.
See you.
We're going to check our special section of social networks, in which mainly we're going to see what the young people are thinking about saying yes or saying no about our referendum. Jane from Scotland say probably against. Westminster have keep us subside to the point we believe we need them. James for Scotland say the UK has to look out for Scotland's interest for decades, and they will do nothing for us if we stay apart from causing more poverty and death in illegal wars. It's time for change. And finally, Kelly from Scotland say, I will go as far to say that if we vote no, I am leaving Scotland. It's done for me then. I'm young, I need a real future, not a slow death. So that's it for today. We will have another chapter tomorrow. And don't forget to visit our social networks in Facebook and Twitter.